Mercy's life was about to shatter. Just one sentence, colder than any storm. I want a divorce. The spoon slipped from her hand into the thin soup. Mercy froze. The small room, cracked walls, leaking ceiling, the place they once called home, suddenly felt unfamiliar. You said what? Peter didn't look at her. He adjusted his new shirt, something they couldn't even dream of affording just months ago. I've changed. My life has changed, and you no longer fit into it. Mercy let out a soft laugh, but tears streamed down her face. Don't fit? I've worked 3 jobs, so you could meet investors. I skipped meals so you could chase your dreams, and now I don't fit. Peter sighed like he was speaking to a stranger. Look at yourself, Mercy. You look like someone who's given up. No spark, no ambition. She clenched her fists. I didn't give up. I've been fighting. For us. No. Peter finally turned, his eyes cold. You've been holding me back. The door swung open. A woman walked in, young, elegant, radiant. The scent of expensive perfume filled the poor room instantly. Peter, I've been waiting. Mercy went numb. Who is she? The woman smiled, scanning Mercy from head to toe. Me, the one replacing you. That night, Mercy was thrown out of her own home. No money, no place to go, no one to turn to. She sat by the roadside, surrounded by strangers, her tears falling endlessly. My daughter, why are you crying like this? An older woman asked gently. Mercy shook her head, her voice breaking. I have nothing left. The woman sighed. No, you're wrong. As long as you're alive, you still have everything. But in that moment, Mercy didn't believe it. Mercy, a familiar voice echoed through the phone. Samuel, she broke down. Can you help me? 20 minutes later, a car pulled up in front of her. Samuel stepped out and froze when he saw her. What happened to you? She didn't answer. She just cried. He opened the car door. Get in. From now on, you're not alone anymore. The first few days, Mercy barely spoke. She slept, ate, and stared into nothingness. But Samuel didn't give up. One morning, he placed a glass of water in front of her and said, I'm not here to save you. I'm here to help you. Save yourself. Mercy frowned. What do I even have left to save? Samuel looked straight into her eyes. Your intelligence, your strength, and the real you, buried under years of living for someone else. The journey began with the smallest steps. A workout, a healthy meal, a class, a book. At first, Mercy wanted to quit. But every time she did, Samuel would say just one thing. You survived 7 years of pain. You think you can't survive one more day to change your life? She gritted her teeth and kept going. 3 months, then 6. Mercy was no longer the same woman. She lost weight. Her eyes sparkled again. Her voice grew confident. She graduated top of her MBA class. And for the first time in years, she looked in the mirror and recognized herself. Meanwhile, Peter was living the life he always dreamed of. Luxury cars, a beautiful home, endless parties, and Linda, the woman he thought was a better version of Mercy. But slowly, cracks began to show. Peter, I want those diamond earrings. Linda, they're too expensive. I thought money wasn't an issue anymore. Peter fell silent. His construction project started failing. Substandard materials, inspections, rising costs, pressure mounting, and Linda was losing patience. I didn't come here to struggle with you, she said coldly. I came here to enjoy life. That night, at a grand gala, Peter walked in, trying to appear confident. But the moment he looked at the stage, his heart stopped. Mercy. She stood there, elegant, powerful, unrecognizable. Please welcome our new Vice President of Operations. Peter froze. No, this can't be. Samuel stepped forward, smiling. And she will be directly overseeing your project. Peter felt his legs weaken. Mercy, we need to talk. She looked at him calmly. We have nothing to discuss, unless it's about your contract. Days later, in a boardroom, Peter sat across from Mercy. But she was no longer the fragile wife he once knew. She was in control. You've breached your contract, Mercy said firmly. Substandard materials, financial discrepancies, project delays. Peter swallowed hard. I can fix it. Mercy shook her head. You'll repay $20 million. $20 million. I don't have that. She met his eyes. You should have thought about that before spending it on luxury and women. Peter lowered his head. Mercy, I'm sorry. She paused. You're not sorry because you were wrong. You're sorry because you failed. That sentence cut deeper than anything. Everything collapsed. Linda left. His business failed. His home was repossessed. Peter was back to nothing. One day he went to see Mercy. I can't survive this. Please, help me. Mercy looked at him. The man who once left her on the street was now begging. "Did you ever beg me to stay?" she asked. Peter was silent. "Did you ever show me mercy when I had nothing?" Tears fell from his eyes. "I was wrong," Mercy sighed. "I'm not here to take revenge." She handed him a document. "I'm giving you a chance." 1 year later, Peter worked tirelessly. No pride, no luxury, just discipline. He repaid what he could. Then one day, Mercy called him in. "You've paid most of it." Peter nodded. "I want to cancel the rest." He froze. Mercy smiled softly, "Because I don't want to carry the past anymore." On her wedding day, Mercy stood in a white dress. Samuel looked at her like she was his entire world. "Are you ready?" Mercy nodded. "This time, I'm not choosing out of need. I'm choosing because I want to." And somewhere in the distance, Peter watched quietly. No jealousy, only regret. He finally understood. He didn't lose Mercy. He threw her away.